You go to the gym. After the first class, aren't you always like, oh, when they see this body? Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to JynxxVerse. It's your girl Oinko, back again with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to gain self-confidence / deal with low self-esteem issues. Now, a lot of times people are going through something and it takes a bit, sometimes it takes a bit out of your self-esteem, out of your confidence, and you find yourself struggling. And so this video is for those people. If you have managed to go through life without having any type of self-esteem or low confidence issues, then I have to applaud you, because it's a lot. But for people that haven't or are going through self-esteem issues right now, or are struggling to maintain their self-confidence, then this video is for you. And I hope that I can convince, not confuse you with these very few points of mine. Now, today's topic is kind of serious, kind of educational, because I don't just want to entertain, I want to inspire as well. I want to be able to teach, to be able to impact something. And so that's why I'm talking on this, because it is something that I myself struggled with a lot in the past. Which brings me to my first point. You need to hype yourself. You need to say the things that you want to be said to you, to yourself. For example, when I was in secondary school, I had low self-esteem, like I had some self-confidence issues. But if you ask anybody, I'm sure they would not know, except for the people that matter, like the people that are making fun of you, the people that are talking about you, the people that have something to say, the people that always have 2 cents on your matter. If you ask those people, I'm sure they will tell you that I'm the most confident person they've ever seen. I'm the most positive person they've ever seen. I smile all the time. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. That's the kind of feedback you get from these people, because I never let it show. Now, I'm not saying hide it from the people you care about. No, I'm saying don't showcase it to the people who really don't matter. For example, someone's making fun of you. Ha ha ha, you have pimples on your face. I'll be like, yeah, but I'm still cute though. Like, even if at that point I might not have believed what I was saying, I said it still. And trust me, when you do things like that, eventually, once you start saying it like a mantra, once you start telling yourself these positive things, eventually you start to believe it. But if you're saying the negative things that people are also saying to you, then it's going to be very hard for you to make a comeback from that. So make sure you keep hyping yourself up. Oh, you gained weight. Yeah, I'm trying to look slim thick. Oh, you lost weight. Yeah, I'm rocking it, aren't I? You know, just always have something positive to say about yourself. Especially when you yourself, you don't believe it. Because eventually you will. But if you're not saying those things, then it will be very hard for you to get to eventually. Now, the second point I have is that you need to have a support system. About what I said about people that don't matter, people that matter. People that matter are your friends, your parents, your family, people that support you, people that you can talk to and that you would get genuine advice from. But soon, what do you think I can do about my face? Oh, some people said this about my face. Do you have any options? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? Does it look a bit this? Does it look a bit that? Or I'm adding weight. Is it to the point where it's unhealthy? You can have these conversations with people that matter, and they would give you genuine feedback. You can talk to them about when you don't even feel good. And if they are your true friends, the next response should be them bigging you up. Because sometimes you might not be able to big yourself up if you're feeling very down and out, right? There are some days that you don't even want to do those things, so you talk to your friends about it, and they already know previously that, oh, you were going through this, oh, you were having this little bit of a self-esteem, you know, and then they would be that person for you. They'll be like, no girl, get up, you look good, we're going out, you need to stop sulking, you need to do this, you need to do that, or do this, do that, do this, do that. You know what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying. So you need to have a support system. You need to have people who understand you, people who listen to you, and people who can tell you the truth. Because honestly, if you need to, you know, if you're doing something and it's becoming unhealthy, then you need it to be said to you. If you're doing something and it's becoming a habit or a bad habit, then you need it to be told to you. You don't need someone that'll be kissing your butt all the time. You need someone that can tell you the hard truth. So make sure you have a support system. Number 3, your mind. You need to change your perspective. You need to change your thinking. Now, as I said, back then I was struggling a lot with my confidence, with my self-esteem, whatever, and I was saying these things but I didn't essentially believe it. So what's the next step? Believe it. But to start believing it, there needs to be an improvement, there needs to be a change, there needs to be something different. So I had had enough of people telling me this, to use organic, to use chemicals, to use this, to use that. So what did I do? I went and did my own research. I found out what I needed to be doing for my skin. I found out what I didn't need to do, what I needed to stop, what I needed to continue to change the look. Now, it is still very obvious that I still have pimples, but compared to before, it is much better. There are some times that it flares up and it gets into really bad states, but I went to see a dermatologist. I got some advice from her. I got some products to use, and so far they've been working. They're working a little slower than I want to, but they are working. And once you start doing something, trust me, you feel better. No matter what. Like, have you ever gone to the gym? Let's say you think you need to lose weight or whatever. You go to the gym. After the first class, aren't you always like, when they see this body, you're already buying the clothes that you will wear by the time that you're a size 8 from a size 10 or whatever, because you already know that it's coming. You're already believing it. You're already working towards it. You're already enforcing it in your mind. You know what I mean, yeah? Those type of things have to or only happen because you've changed your mindset, you've changed your perspective, you changed your thinking, you started doing something else, something different, so that it will be easier for you to believe what it is that you're saying and not just be saying what you want to believe. Do you get what I mean? Now to my fourth point, this will be to change. Now we've talked about the mindset, we've talked about the hyping, we've talked about the support system. The next thing to talk about is that you can change. You know, I have pimples. I've had pimples for a while. I'm working on it and I cannot have pimples. It's not impossible. If I'm gaining weight and I don't like it, I can lose weight. If I'm losing weight and I don't like it, I can gain weight. Where you can change. Or if you can't change it, then accept it. Because you can't grow taller after a certain age. You can't grow shorter and you can't grow taller at some point. You need to accept it. I'm a sexy petite prince, okay? I'm a petite princess. You need to accept these things that you can't change, because trying to change it is only going to make yourself feel worse. Because let's say you're a short person and your solution to not being short is to wear heels. Then the times that you're not wearing heels, you'll be feeling like you don't look as good as when you were wearing heels. You get what I mean? I can't think of any practical thing to say for tall people, but you just need to accept it. Because let me tell you, short, tall, fat, thin, dark, yellow, white, black, we're all freaking pretty. We're beautiful creatures. Now my next point would be pay attention to what you like while working on the things that you don't. So let's say you're a short petite princess and you don't like your height, right? You're trying to accept your height. You're working on accepting how you look where you've stopped growing, right? If sometimes it's wonky, you don't really feel it, and you need to do something else, then, and let's say you love your lips, focus on your lips. And look at your lips, I'm like, oh damn. Or you love the arms, the shape of your arms, or you love your calves or your thighs or your knees. Focus on the things that you love, so that when you come back to your height, you realize that there's a lot of other things that you actually like about yourself. Your height is not the only thing. It takes focus off of what you don't like to what you like, and it gives a more balanced view or a skewed view into the position of things you like. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, you need to change focuses. Don't focus on the negatives, focus on the positives. Focus on what you like, don't focus on what you don't like. And it will be easier for you to then accept what you don't like. I really hope I'm being very clear, because I don't want to confuse anybody. Now, last but not the least, I will always come back to this, and I don't know how it always ends up being the last point when it's supposed to be first, but it's God. Yeah, you need to have someone supreme that you can talk to. Tell all your concerns, tell all your issues, Be able to count on him. He has your back, you have his back. Believe in him. Believe that he put you here and that you are wonderfully and perfectly made. Trust me, once you have God, everything else will be added to you. The confidence, the esteem. It seems like tribal issues. Or I used to think like, oh, will I be telling him about that? Tell him. He really wants to hear. You get? Because if I think, I'm not a fine girl. And I'm like, but why would God make someone that is not fine? It switches it. You get? Those are all the points I have for you. I hope they were easy to understand and, easy to do as well. And if you're able to, or if you're trying to work on your self-esteem, I wish you good luck on your journey, because it's something personal and something that you have to go through on your own. But if you need to talk to me, then you can link my socials in the bio. If you need someone to big you up, if you need a support system or an addition to your support system, then I am here, and you can follow me on social. You can follow me on social media and I'll follow you back. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you tap that red button before you go. I love you guys, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.